From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
Oh my gosh.
And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team.
Now with the play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still working for the coordinator.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New York. Brees Hall, 56 yards. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's caught inside the 30. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Down Parham. 26 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Still warming up.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I looked at the repeat that Chargers defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Anytime the ball thrown in the middle of the field is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking downfield, it's caught right side. He's got his man. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
To throw is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where the lone man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the lone man winning. It's the lone man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. That is caught. It's Williams. And they will eventually get him down. He's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not. And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with a 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. And that's called for 2. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 with the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? If you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they
to stay in that groove here this go around. Under pressure, they got him again. Back-to-back sacks on this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Herbert. And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds, but not before. He's all the way across the 50. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw here, Herbert. It was caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Perro, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. They'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. That is caught. And they've got it right across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Throwing is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This is caught by Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They run it with Hall off the option. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. try to run the ball.
And he's going to get this back to the 4-yard line and no further.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Rodgers now to throw. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 40 yards out. And the Jets are able to stretch out their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. So Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Donald Parham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Herbert and the Chargers stay and put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose.
Let's go, Tony Jefferson.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Flush. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Now deep one for Johnston.
Let's go.
Got his man, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston, 82 yards. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. Shakes off the side. Escaping the pressure. Making 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A slim deficit here, a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. It's complete to Williams. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
Wow.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with a receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on! 26!
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Go.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And it'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. Up to the 20.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback out of it. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7 from the 20. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Herbert now. That's laid out deep for Rice. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for LA. And even 40 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll line up with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw out wide, it is incomplete.
They're going to take on that one, Brandon, because so far this game, we haven't seen any of his passes fall incomplete.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there. It's now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does. And now you give the team more than a fighting chance and a little momentum. Terrific job by them setting the tone and picking up their defense.
Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And we tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. He's got his target, that's complete. And he's going to have a Jets first down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Going down the middle, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down. Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Herbert. They'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
And that was well defended. And as a cornerback, if you're tough, when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. A blitz he throws there incomplete. The way you saw the football today, I'm also surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like that, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder because it's
touchdown! Quentin Johnston, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Now, this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. They'll come up, 1st and 10 here. Rodgers to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. That's a
wow. Wow.
Inside the 10.
You gotta be kidding me. What the fuck was that?
Breece Hall, 70 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game.
You gotta be kidding me.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That shit is a highlight. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was nasty.
This one's setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th.
I don't even know if he did that on purpose.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. For that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful. I like your... Well, he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point of the game. Throwing, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete. That's big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And the open man, that's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And on the inside, the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's Edwards again on second down. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash. They can line things up for them to kick the field goal.
This is 1st and 10. They run once more with Edwards. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on second down. They'll run up the field for Thomas. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2.
Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to call this play. Oh, I pressed X by accident.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Well, the crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Let's go!
He missed an attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And they come in here and stolen one on the road. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here
Chargers,
on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
Yo.
How you doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
Good. How was the vacation?
I'm good now, man. We chilling. Let's go fast.
I know, it went quick, huh?
Yeah.
What you got going today, man?
Right now, I'm just playing Madden, and then we're going to a concert tonight.
So, what concert you're going to?
Revolution.
Revolution, who's performing?
Revolution.
It's a rock band.
It's a reggae band.
Okay. I was just checking in, man. Catching when you got some free time. It's nothing major.
Okay, yeah, you just hit me. We got a game tomorrow, too.
2 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta see if I'm off work by then.
Okay.
But, yeah, man, I get with you, try to get with you tomorrow. And whenever we get some lab time, man, I want to do a video so I can, you know, if we can, do one of those trailer videos.
Yeah, we can. Okay.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And tough going there, so they'll only get it up to about the 31. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot at the release, and this will be incomplete.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw is Rodgers. James with a pick. Now he's good at the 55. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you can ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
For that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right.
What the fuck?
It's incomplete.
Bro, I was trying to dive.
Behind the line when he let that one go.
What the fuck was that?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And able to get this down inside the 15, into the 14 before he's out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Edwards.
Oh, come on.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Chapter James.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Rodgers. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out. Second and short now following the fumble. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's laid out deep for Rice.
Oh, user baby.
They've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, Herbert. Here so far, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And here comes a return for just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start the next drive. Throwing now is Rodgers. And with a pass, he releases it. And then finally complete.
Put a check mark in the box where the defensive coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on now and forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's got this to Williams complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. There's Hall bringing in another one. And past the 35, maybe dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Thank you.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Oh, baby.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Oh, my gosh.
Comes out on the hip.
Kidding me?
It's incomplete.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
Often shows confidence in your offensive line. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him. And it's 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And his first catch of the game, good for 11 and 1st down.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, my gosh.
He still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Herbert now. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Herbert. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
That's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They snap it to Herbert.
Let's go! New play, baby.
To give him a new set of downs.
I tell you what, this is not for the big part right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, a big play as well.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and 8. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And this one is right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now.
Go.
They had the early lead and they get the interception.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Mommy in the club.
Will remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
2nd and 9. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They work now on 2nd and 9. On the handoff, Edwards. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining, still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday.
And the Chargers has...
Quit. And we quit. Well, that was $25. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. Who wants to play? He wants to play again? This wise guy? He wants to play for $45. I'll be up 100 something. Come on. Okay. Alright, cool. He don't care. Alright. Let's accept. Gotta play mistake-free football.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Here's a punt, Thomas Morstead to get this one started, and we are underway here in Los Angeles. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis.
Oh, that cut back.
Just across for 30, pretty nice work on the return. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And incomplete to open things up.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And the Chargers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now Hall to start the drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead will get back to the line of scrimmage. And no gain on the play. It's a 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and bond. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that ball just about every time.
Oh, as good as he threw it there, that one winds up incomplete.
The defenses get to the quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Rodgers now to throw. Another throw incomplete. He was hit just as he left it. And now it's 3rd down. Right when the set down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Rodgers to throw once more. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Rodgers.
Tony Jefferson. Right place, right time, baby. That's why I subbed you in there, baby.
certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Thank you, Tony.
Down the left sideline, and finally brought down at the 43. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins. Good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun.
That's why I put you in there, Tony.
And he's taken down the back before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's a give to Dobbins. And the top line gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Herbert rolling to his right.
Oh, Michael Vick.
Touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will wind up really short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent size.
Oh, Watkins City.
I think you hit the key word. Do we need to change the game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try to get back in this game?
Now it's Rodgers.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wide open receiver complete.
Come on.
Touchdown Jets. A great effort there.
That was silly.
70 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
That was silly.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll make
Why did you follow the other guy?
14-7.
I had that side covered.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
That was weird. All right. Whatever.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out kind of costly one as he won't make it back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the injury.
You just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a
Oh my gosh, that's silly.
to the defense.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now a deep one for Johnston.
Mawson, baby. Mossy like me, son.
45 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's Herbert. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. from the gun. Herbert on third down, eluding the pressure right. Yeah, he is out of bounds inside of the 30. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points. They'll come in helpful later on.
Now, this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here.
Good D, Asante Samuel.
Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
To throw, it's Rodgers. His pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3rd. Now Rodgers.
Nice pass.
Good game inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, they were in search of a short game on 3rd down, and they wind up having over 20 yards.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and the first down.
Joey Bosa.
The defense fell asleep for the switch on that one. Doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hall.
Oh, come on, fumble.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit on the struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you open up lanes for your runners.
Yes, Asante, back to business. Back to business, Asante. Good job, baby. Way to recover.
The Vets have trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, I'm a little iffy about this. All right, whatever.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. They'll try to
Fuck it, we'll go to halftime.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And they will get to him behind the line.
See you at halftime.
The clock continues to tick down. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So they couldn't get anything there, Charles. Now 4th down from their own 2, and a bad situation, to be frank, for the special teams.
Yeah, if you are the punting team now, your number one thing is protect the punter, because you got to think they may actually come after him trying to get a big play.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it's resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lane.
Come on, Tony, that's pig. You have permission.
So another incompletion there. It's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is now winning for him.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw now on first down.
Strip poker. Let's go. Good game, bro. He's angry. $90. Okay, I'll take it. He tried to hit me with some scrambled eggs business. Do you want to play again or what? He's inviting me again. Alright, what now? I'm home this time. Reject. Well. Very good at that. That was funny. Should I get him home, guys? Give him home and give him a chance. Joey Bosa with the save. All right, he wants to play for $50. Let's run it. Fuck it. Come up. This guy wants to run again.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA. As you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in England. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. This one is taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
What we'll do now. Sub.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll fill up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run. It's hard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Pass to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets 1st down. From the gun, Rodgers. Coming free is Conklin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Again, here's Hall. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's a 2nd and 12. the shotgun, it's A-Rock. That's the running back, Brees Hall.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running back, so it's not always by just hitting. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Left side, it's complete. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down here with 2. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. It's Hall. Trying to push the ball. He didn't get to the 1-yard line. They started it short. No gain. No try to run this one. Trying to push the ball. He didn't get to the 1-yard line. They started it short. No gain. They have been stopped twice. What will they do here on third down and goal? They'll try to run with Hall. To the pylon, he's in. Brees Hall. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zerline now from Gwen. It's up and through. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. No timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Herbert going to throw on this first play. Back to the sideline, intercepted.
What?
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to get away from the game plan. This passing game is going to have to get on track for the rest of this game.
Second down, Rodgers.
Was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Over the middle, take it in. He's got it. They picked up 17 through the air, and the Jets have a first down. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. Finding space at the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. And he will not get in from there. He's shoved backwards a little bit. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line and 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his big tight end. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Jets. Down Zerline, on to add He gets it to go. And the Jets move out on top. Teams are open. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Gonna fire. Deep ball. The race. And the Jets are gonna take over the 41-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First down for Aaron. Downfield is Parker. And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Peloton to the left. Here comes Paul. And he's going to go backwards on that one. Taken down back at the 6-yard line. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On 1st down, Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McCarthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Herbert now on 1st down. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. And McConkey, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early.
Aaron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and good. The Chargers are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gets himself up to the end, and he's got a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Rodgers on first down. Well, let's get back here to the coverage.
There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
Rodgers to throw. That's complete. It's Malachi forward. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Herbert now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On third and long, it's Herbert. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first half.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. When both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Here's Gibson to return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He'll go across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. That one completes a block. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. To throw is Herbert. Yet the man is Johnston. He's got it. Chargers are back within 6. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the
field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Throwing on first down. And they're going to get to him and taken back to the other side of midfield.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Now it's Herbert. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. First and 10. Here's Herbert. The kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but decided not to bring it out. We'll take over at the 30-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. To the left side, pulled in by Conklin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On the throw, Rodgers. Until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Jets first down. Rodgers going up top again. That is caught the 3. And he's in. Wilson, touchdown, New York. Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2. On the run, here's Hall. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass. It's incomplete. Brings up second and 10. Herbert to throw on second down. Going left side through the field, and it's complete. They have to get this one down to the 35-yard first and 10. Here's Herbert. He throws right level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. Across the 20, we'll mark him down before the 25. The offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's home. Someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackling behind the line, it's a loss of 1. So, no short. Second and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So you're down. Now Rodgers. He'll check this down to the running back. He'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. They'll run here. The way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second down and 3. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Dragon eyes back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down. They'll drop the throw. They'll go right and find his running back. He's knocked down Barker. They stopped him in his track, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Throwing Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20, and the Jets have a first down. They'll run it with Hall. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
This is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Here is first and goal. Here, taken down at the 8-yard line. Now timeout Chargers here. That's their second.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't get any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time.
Yes. Yes, sir. Strip poker.
zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just brutal for the defense of this offense.
Four quarters would not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He'll get this past the 20, before he brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He keeps it himself.
Now, we've seen times in games as to how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. And that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
He'll be hit as he throws aside, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets this one, complete to Johnston. And will bring it down on the other side of midfield. We'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Herbert.
Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that, you have to let down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They run once more with Edwards. Point here. This an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Now, a first throw here in overtime. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A-Rod, Second down inside the 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and get the win. Again, it's Rodgers.
Oh!
They come back to win it by 1 here in overtime.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone. From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Now, this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. It's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
Well, that's a touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. And they'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Cousins. This ball down the field for Pitts. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
He's got all the way.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
Basketball Remix Part 6.
Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 83 yards. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Remember the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Just need a ride here, 2nd and 1. It's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. To throw, Cousins. And it is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Cousins the thrower. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And you see passes knocked down by those guys that call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers. You know that in their zone coverage, they're able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And to find the open man, that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Flushed out right. The ball comes out.
Scoop it. What the fuck?
He's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from it.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can sport in any direction and move in any way. He was.
Thank you. Use it again.
His early struggles continue. Here's another hitter.
Help me for that fumble.
And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys, and that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Now Mahomes. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense is moving a little bit, out back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they backed up even further.
Escaping the pressure right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. On first and 10. Here's Pacheco. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a quarter run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Pacheco.
Oh!
Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Booker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. And this is where you have to... He's got him in! Complete! And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 70 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue down the field after making the catch.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got it. And the Falcons are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they got a first and goal.
Almost like the lightning bolt hit this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expecting a tackle right here on this play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
To throw is Cousins.
That's a pick.
For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Ray McCloud from 3 yards out. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. Now another shot here at the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7.
Hello.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
How's that?
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open. Now second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. It's just a game of a couple on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a first and goal.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he knew he made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there is going to settle up with first and goal at the 1 yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Mahomes fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it.
And give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free.
Oh my gosh.
That's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. You know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. This pass is caught by London.
Wow.
Now inside the 25. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop them with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
That's some shenanigans. What the
extra point.
Are you kidding me? That was the most shenanigans ball. Fumble on the one.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Right back at you.
As the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Becker is on target, and the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 10 yards there, the first down for the Falcons. Cousins now. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that ball's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Final play of the half, Cousins. That one deep for London. That is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
Well, they're looking for disruption on both sides right now. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he will push forward and pick up the first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
They may feel a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
We often hear the phrase short-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Pacheco headed right. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 40 to the 28-yard line. 15 more there, and now on a roll. It's another first down. Here's Pacheco once again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Here's Mahomes to throw. Touchdown tonight as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bucker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive.
What the fuck?
So now it's a 2-score game here. Be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just look into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up because they don't get some kind of points here.
Wow.
This is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Drake London, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it.
No.
They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. Got a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now here's Mahomes. He will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes throwing on fourth.
See you later.
Big tight end.
Nice doing business with you.
Big strides. Look at him go. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A strong showing where last time out they scored the touchdown, but Charles, a look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that.
Now Cousins. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
He certainly didn't like when he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Throwing. Cousins. That's brought in downfield by London. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. So good try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Not today, Mr. Cousins.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What a great coach has said, football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, with rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Not today, Mr. Cousins. No.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage has always been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
I'm there, sir. Read it like a book. The game's over.
And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold
again, bro.
Down. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yes. this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do.
The game's over.